Alright, what's up people, this is Russian Freak 09, coming at you again, and this is the review I promised. I was gone for a little bit, but this is the one, the NX Rare. The Scar H, let me tell you a quick love story, alright, ready? Most people in this game, in Combat Arms, they fall in love with, you know, overpowered new releases, like, you know, the Barapy, that's my favorite example, because, my good buddy God of War loves to use it, and every once in a while I sneak onto his account and, you know, go ham with that thing, but, the thing is, it's very simple with those things, you know? You go out, you know, you look at the game, you look at the gun, you know, you look at the way people use it, pick it up a couple times, you're like, alright, this is an awesome gun, I want it. And then these people, you know, they fall in love with it, they go to daddy, take some dollars, go to the 7-Eleven, buy an Exxon game card, the rest is history, whatever. They go and they buy the gun and that's it. End of story. It's like those Russian mail order brides. It's really not that hard, you just gotta know the right, you know, places to buy them, human trafficking. But the thing is, for me, it's a little bit different. The Scar H, I've fallen in love with this gun a long time ago, and it's like it's a little bit like a celebrity crush. What's a female celebrity people actually like nowadays? Yeah, what's the name of that bitch from the Hunger Games again? You know, you pick it up every once in a while. It's like going to autograph signings or meet and greets with VIP passes, whatever, all the same shit. And then, you know, you get to try it out. You get a little bit of taste, but you never get as close as you really want to, as close as you need to be to the gun. And you can't get it for perm. You can't even get it for a week. You can't. Why? Because it's NX Rare. What does that mean? Oh, this gun's something special. By special, I don't mean short bus special. I mean, like, the damage and fire rate combine into something utterly insane. It's ridiculous. It's unfair. It kills shit way too quickly for its own good. And the recoil is, you might expect, you know, like an AK series, the recoil will be high because the damage and fire rate are high. Nope, the recoil doesn't exist. The recoil is almost non-existent. It is ridiculous. The spread doesn't exist either. And want me to tell you a secret? With a reflex sight, recoil is reduced even more at mid-range because you scope in and literally the dot stays exactly where it is. It is scary how easy it is to kill shit at range. It kicks almost anything's ass at almost any range. Close, I mean, almost, by almost, I literally mean, okay, you're not going to be able to snipe a sniper across Snow Valley, probably, unless you really try, and you're probably not going to be able to kill, you know, an M4 Super 90 point blank. But anything in between those two things, you're going to kill everything. So the trade-off is, you can't get it with just money, oh no. But then I opened one of those random boxes, one of those gray high-sec, black high-sec shit boxes, whatever the hell they're fucking called that people waste their money on nowadays. Or maybe it was one of those gift boxes we got on one of them, it doesn't matter. But it's like walking into your local diner and all of a sudden there she is, sitting at a table just having a meal like a normal human being. You're like, holy shit, this is my chance. And before you know it, you go over, you just sit down and you introduce yourself. Hey, what's up? My name's Russian Freak. I've been a fan for God knows how long. You're totally awesome, man. Hey, what's up? And for those couple of minutes, you're just living the dream. You're living it, even though you know that dream will probably never come true. Probably never. That dream of hot, steamy, sweaty, juicy, zesty. Okay, that's just awful. Ugh. Here's the thing with NX Rares. Normally, you know how CA nerfs all guns, right? It needs to sell new ones. You buy a gun, you know, some months ago because it's overpowered as shit, and you think, holy shit, this gun's good. But then its performance seems to start decreasing after a while, and you think maybe it's just, I'm just getting worse. Or maybe my playing style has changed, and you go and you look at the new releases and you think, holy shit, this gun is perfect for me now. This new gun, this thing, you know, my old gun was great, but this one is really, it hits the spot. and you go out and buy it, and that's exactly how it works. Because guess what? CA, you can't keep making guns better because sooner or later you're going to start getting like 1,000 hit point crits or whatever the fuck, and you're thinking, holy shit, you know, these guns kill in one shot now. You have to keep things balanced, but by balance they just they kill off the old stuff and bring new stuff, so you keep buying things. But that isn't the case with NX rares, because those things are in those boxes, those small, the boxes that people waste their money on, and the only way to keep people wasting money on those things is to keep them good. They don't need to make them worse, because usually not enough people can get them for perm to really make the game overpowered. But enough people get them for perm to make other people want to spend their money to hopefully get one of these things. So that's the way it works. If you get one of these guns out of a box, the reason I say probably never come true this dream, because if you pump enough weapon renewal kits, or I guess weapon patch kits if you're poor enough, you might just get that dream. You might just end up achieving that dream that you hoped for, that I hoped for so long. Want to hear a Mockingjay spoiler? Everybody dies. Seriously, like everybody you fucking like dies. It's as if Suzanne Collins sat down with a list of all the characters and said, all right, okay, let's all cross off everybody that I'm going to kill in Mockingjay. But as she puts her pen down, right there, she just has an epileptic fucking seizure. And by the time she figures out it's time to call life alert, I've fallen and I can't get up, not only are 70% of the names on the page crossed off, but a quarter of the damn thing is torn off and missing on the other side of the room, with the dog dragging its ass all over it. As a reader, you go, what the fuck were you thinking? We've talked numbers, but what about the personality of the gun? You know my reviews. They're not big on saying statistics that you can find on the internet anyway. Now, you're looking for an opinion of somebody that's used it. You're buying that Mustang, and you want to know exactly how bad it turns. Well, let's see. It sounds ridiculously satisfying. If you've seen any videos of it with audio, and I hope you can hear the audio in the background, it sounds like one of those, it's kind of like this deep and bassy, sophisticated but deadly kind of thing. It's as if you're taking one of those railroad driver things and you're pushing a rusty railroad nail spike through your enemy's skull. It's that satisfying. It's really fun to use. And the thing is, it's got low spread while strafing, which allows hip fire at range, which was basically my beef with the Barapy, well, not the Barapy, the AN94, AN94 TAC op. That whole series, I don't know why the Barapy even came up, but that whole series had me pissed off because I like to run in head first into the shit bucket and start, strafing, jumping. Well, I don't bunny hop too much, but shooting while moving. Those guns don't allow for that shit, but this one, oh, it has better accuracy, well, maybe not accuracy, but better consistency while strafing than most guns have while just crouching or, standing and shooting straight ahead. This thing's ridiculous. It doesn't guzzle ammo either because the fire rate is fast enough to get kills with the damage, which is still pretty insane. I mean, it's not exactly AN94 high damage, but it's pretty high. So you get kills easily. But because the damage is large enough, you don't need a fast fire rate, so you don't guzzle ammo. It's great, you kill a guy and you stop 3/4 of a mag left over to just, dick around with and find more unfortunate souls to sacrifice to, Lord Lucifer. Now, the thing is, it's also a headshot machine. I don't know how. Usually high spread guns are headshot machines, but as you can tell, I don't really know how to aim. But it gets kills for me anyway. Like, I spray and then headshot. I got a headshot across the death room. The his head was peeking up over those boxes, and I just hip fire. He's dead. I'm like, all right, fuck it. These bullets find their own target. They don't give a shit. It's personality-wise, it's like the Scar-L. It's like the Scar-L's cool older brother. It's like the Scar-L might, still have zits all over the place and one of those really patchy, cheesy 16-year-old guy mustaches. But, oh, the Scar-H is much, much more refined. It doesn't have a dumb as shit recoil pattern that makes you cry yourself to sleep at night. It doesn't it doesn't, you know, waste ammo. It doesn't lack in damage. He smokes cigars with his cool friends and rides around on a sports bike without a helmet. Yeah, and yet somehow he's still the role model of the house. The parents are like, hey, Scarell, be like your cool older brother. That guy's got his shit on lockdown. That guy's got a full ride to some university that everybody's heard of. You know, he's calm and collected, but, oh, you know, like any badass in any movie or TV show, he's been through some shit, and, oh, he has that hidden anger that he tries to keep on the down low. But, oh, if anybody dares to fuck with his little bro, he will snap so hard you'll think Dominic Toretto running Agent Hobbs through a wall was just a fucking warm-up. This guy is ridiculous. You might ask, any cons? Well, yes, every gun has cons. This thing has a slow-ish reload, but it's not really a big deal when the only enemies around you are in pieces, dead, squirting blood all over the floor in a pile around you that really keeps getting bigger and bigger, so you have time before they respawn. And the gun does feel a little bit bulky, but, you know, it really is, like I said, it's not a jackhammer. It's not going to take up half your fucking screen. It might be a little heavy, but you're not running from anyone, that's for sure. And, you know, you might become a slightly worse player with it. Let's face it, it is way too easy to get kills with this thing, at least I think. So it's sort of like one of those things where if you're still looking to become better, don't try to go after this gun because, you know, it's not going to improve your skill level. It's sort of like a retiree buying himself a Mercedes SLS. You know, you're not going to be working on the car. You're not going to be improving your stick shift driving capability because it doesn't have a stick shift. But it is a fun car to get. This is a fun gun to get when you're at your end game and you just want to have a lot of fun. That's all it is, and laugh at the peasants that you come across on the journey there. So I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys stick around for my future content. Got some more NX guns to review for you guys. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed and have a great day.